You were when a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. Viva tu vida. It's good, brother. King Jr., Dwayne Jones, Jose Diaz, MP, what the fuck? The Brothers UK, Adrian Beck, Jason, Simon Bridgman, Stephen Lamont Hawkins. Tay, good morning, sis. DeLand James. Oh, yeah, we're going to get to it. Trick Nolte in the building. Let me stop right here for a minute, man. Whenever y'all see a guest on this show, that's because of this man right here. This man's on the grind. This man's getting guests. We had Captain Hook, the legendary Roy Jones Jr. in the mother effing building last night. Groundbreaking. I don't think he's ever done a platform. I really don't count like Ellie Setback because Ellie's been around like forever and he's at the gyms. He does this full time. I'm talking about I consider myself a small platform. I don't think Roy's ever done that before. And I appreciate him. And I appreciate Trick Nolte, man. That's the family, man. So y'all show this man love anytime he's in the strong house. Salute to Trick Nolte. Opulent LD in the building. Bert. Salute. Kevin Dunbar, what up? Ooh, jump on. Crazy. Donnie Side. All right, man, I got you. Just give me a minute. Jelly Bean, what up? Almighty Law, Gavin Washington. What up? Yoshi, salute, sis, how are you? Beanie, what up? I rock, salute, fam. Hamza S, salute. Black Alpha. Ooh, it's jumping on me crazy. Jerome Truitt, salute. Sante L, Lala D. Roderick, what up? All right, let's get to this work. Let's get to it. Hold on, let me see something. Sheesh. Get a guest on here real quick. Share the platform. I'm about to Phil J 508, salute. Brooklyn Born. Stormy B-Man, the Sensei. In the building. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the Sensei, man. He has like one of the best calling shows I've ever seen. DP Rocker, salute. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's get to it, man. Lala D, salute. Dark Truth. Y'all see the screen, right? Y'all see the screen. All right. Just read out loud. Read out loud. All right. Devontae Moore, salute. Josh Taylor. This is from his Twitter. Dirty fighters from the same camp. My brother I-Rock is non-official member. He's in the Strong House. Salute to you, famo. Salute, fam. Welcome. Dirty fighters from the same camp getting caught out again. Getting caught out again. Using PEDs and again saying nothing, and again nothing done about it. All right, hold on. Let me send this link real quick. All right. Absolutely disgusted. This should be a lifetime ban for fighters and team. All right. This should be a lifetime ban for fighters and team. Boxing's dangerous enough without this happening. Money talks. Hashtag dirty, hashtag teeters, hashtag lifetime ban. Okay? Now, remove this. Did Josh Taylor say anything that we haven't said? Did he say anything that we haven't said? That Queen Beats Boxer talking the mother effing building.
Wow, what's happening with you, Drew?
Yeah, man. You know, I'm livid, but I'm become. I'm just gonna ask you, you know, just let's keep it PG for the audience, because a lot of our family this morning, they got their kids in the car. That's why I had to stop F-bombing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of embarrassing when someone's taking their kids somewhere and I'm mother F for this, mother, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just had up what Josh Taylor said, and I'm asking, did Josh Taylor, JC Salute, did Josh Taylor say anything that we haven't been saying? The answer is no. The answer is no. He hasn't said anything. So I'm not on Twitter, so y'all gonna have to help me. Every time I get a tweet, it's something I'm seeing on Instagram, and when I find it interesting, I screenshot it and I'll bring it up. So Josh Taylor didn't say anything that I haven't said and that anyone is saying now. So my question is, unless I've missed it, is there a call for Josh Taylor's head? Are they telling him, is there a white version of a Mayate? Are they attacking him racially? A condo salute. Are they doing that? Am I missing it? Is it happening in real time? Can you tell me, Supreme Beast? I don't know.
Nah, I haven't seen any attacks on him. Honestly, to me, I see that the attacks are coming from everywhere, and the only person they going to decide to fight back against is going to be us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We easy out. So that's what I see.
All right. So I just want to make sure I'm not bugging. First of all, I did a live stream. What was it? A video? I forget, but I know I spoke on this. Josh Taylor had a tougher road to undisputed at 140 than Bud Crawford did, right?
Yeah, with the World Boxing Super Series, yeah.
Yeah, and did I not say that if Bud Crawford is not careful, if Josh Taylor decides to go to 147, he can overshadow everything that Bud did, and they can use his record to say that Josh is better than Bud. Did I not say that?
Yeah.
So, all right. D. McGee salute. So, question. And I was wondering, I was trying to figure out how I was going to handle this, but there's no way else to handle this, but I'm going to address it. Where's Josh Taylor from?
He's from Scotland.
What color is he? What color is he?
Oh, he pale.
Pale, right?
Yeah.
Do we disrespect him at all?
Who?
Josh. Do we disrespect him in any way, shape,
or
form?
Nah. He's earned his respect.
Do we disrespect him due to his race, culture, or creed? Do we do that?
Oh nah, not at all. Not at all.
Okay. In fact, didn't we say, yo, Tank better think twice before he get in the ring with that man? Because there's a possibility he could whoop Tank ass. Did we not say that? We said that, right?
Some people said that.
To some degree.
Yeah.
But we say it's not a cakewalk. I know we say that.
Absolutely. It's definitely not a cakewalk. That is true.
It's not a cakewalk. Josh Taylor is what we call here a problem. And that's a good thing. Right? He a bad motherfucker, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So let me ask you a question, Red. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? And excuse my language, but I want to know. What is he talking about? Ishe, Olua, Kamua, Ali, Smith. All of that African stuff, your last name is Smith. All right? We started being selective on what color lines is right and wrong. While I'm fair across the board. Some of y'all got a narrative I don't like. Y'all help create that LDBC shit.
Well, okay, Drew, I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, when I read that, I feel like he's being 100% accurate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe because of the way I'm looking at it, the angle that I see, but if I put myself in his shoes, he's saying that he don't like the way that the Mexicans are getting a blind eye turned to the bullshit that they doing. He don't like that. And he got to be fair. You know what I'm saying? I'm shitting on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just as well as I'm shitting on everybody else. I don't see color lines. You know what I'm saying? And right is right, is wrong is wrong. But y'all doing the shit that y'all doing help create the LDBC. You niggas being racist help create us.
Okay.
When the space is not open and equal for everyone, then we gotta link up and make sure stuff is gonna go fair. You know what I'm saying?
The only problem I have is that end. The end. He referred to it as LDBC-ish.
Oh yeah, because he don't like it. He don't like it. But what I always say, time reveals all truth, and a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. Now maybe I'm misinterpreting what he's saying. But when he says y'all help create the LDBC stuff, Ishe, and I'm not gonna go on no epic rant and scream and holler and curse. I don't feel like it this morning. My pressure's up. But I'm gonna point something out, Ishe. If that's what you're saying, I could disregard that last part when you refer to it as ish. All right? But if that's what you're saying, I hope you understand. I hope you understand now. I hope you get it. That's exactly why we're here. That's exactly why we're here. You see, Ishe, what you don't realize is, let me ask you a question, Red. Did the Black Panthers just pop up out of nowhere for no reason? Nope.
Man, not even the Bloods and Crips just popped up for no reason. I know the history behind that.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't just happen. No one was just sitting around saying, hey, man, let's just join up and start bullying people. No. That didn't happen. Okay? So, we're here because we were bullied. And guess what? We didn't even bully back. We packed up and left and said, all right, y'all, we can't comment and we can't talk boxing without getting called out our names and getting attacked racially. We're trying to talk boxing, and because we disagree with a fighter, you want to say that we don't like him because of his ethnicity, his race, culture, creed? How about this? Y'all take that, y'all keep that insecure stuff. We're gonna go over here. And when we go over here and start talking boxing, they come messing with us. That's the short version of the LDBC.
Mm-hmm.
All right? You can come to my platform and talk boxing and you ain't gonna get attacked racially. I tell my people all the time, I don't deal with that. And if you plan on doing that on my channel, get the hell out. But what's interesting is, and the reason why I'm on the fence about it, look who likes it. Rick Glaser and Little Dougie Fisher. Well, let me say this. I can ignore a lot of things, and a lot of things don't deserve a response. But the reason why I'm sharing this information with about Ishe is because I would love to ask these clowns that want to run around and call us race soldiers. I'm just asking, where's the smoke for Josh Taylor when he said the exact same thing that everybody magically is saying right now? That's what I said. Is there a word for him? I know the word for us is Mayate. That's the word for us. You can call me names all over. I don't care about that. I don't care. It's just a name. I don't care. That shows an extreme level of insecurity on your end. So I'm cool with that. But where's your smoke for Josh Taylor? I'm just curious. Because he said the exact thing that we've been saying. I went on a live stream and I told y'all I don't appreciate Tim Bradley and Andre Ward's stance all of a sudden. This burst of righteousness. Where's this coming from? And I didn't hide it. I said, yo, look, y'all want to jump around and call people cheaters, and Andre Ward want to run around the Caleb Plant's camp now and literally help him to beat Canelo? That's not out of nowhere. So is he a Mayate now? Well, 50% of him, because his daddy white, he like to remind us. And Tim Bradley has this burst of righteousness. Now he literally said, I want Valpez to get knocked out. And I'm done. He said that. So what is your stance on him now? Ishe, do you have the same smoke for Tim Bradley and Andre Ward? Because we're always trying to discredit the white fighter. Right? We're trying to discredit the white fighter. And here you have a white fighter that said the same thing that we said. Who's undisputed, by the way. Who we give props to whenever we talk about it. We never call Josh Taylor a bum. So when you sit back and just look at it, we really ain't got to say much. But I'm just saying this to put it into perspective because this is going over a lot of people's head. And Ishe puts that up, and Dougie Fisher, whom I really have nothing to say about. But Rick Glaser, before I go further, what's your take on that, Cadillac?
I mean, you know, they gonna like it. They don't know, they don't understand the whole message, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the last sentence that you said when it's the LDBC and all that, that's what he's saying to me. What I get that from that is you got Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley on their side. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's not supposed to be on their side right now. Y'all really messing up. You know what I'm saying? And they liking it because just like you say, the last thing, oh, ha, those guys. You know what I'm saying? You know how they gonna run with it. But I don't know, man. All in all, man, I kind of don't feed into, you know what I'm saying, when Ishe and all them get to saying their opinions on what, because their opinions don't be valid. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't hold no weight. You know what I'm saying? Your only mission is to be on our jock strike. You know what I'm saying? If the LDBC left and followed another sport, you would be non-existent. You know what I'm saying? It would be the old media that will become powerful again. You will still be nothing. So it'd be hard to take their words and try to say what they, you know what I'm saying, like it means something. It just be hard to me. And I mean, even when they agree on what's right, or you know what I'm saying, like a couple weeks ago with the Michael Fox situation, all of boxing was on that side. But your words didn't hold any weight then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and now all the boxing is against Valdez and the whole camp, and everybody's talking against them now, right? Your words don't hold weight now. I mean, that's just how I be looking at it.
I mean, they're out loud about everything else. Why are they not out loud about this? So because I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter. I'm just curious. Is anyone? What did Rick Glaser say? What did Ishe Smith say? What did Ishe Smith say? And mind you, and this is another thing. This is going on, and somehow the LDBC is still in his mouth. We have nothing to do with what happened in the Reynoso camp, other than them popping dirty and us pointing it out. Why is he talking about us? That's a guilty conscience, my man. That's why I ain't got to rant and rave. All I got to do is say, look, he's talking about us. Marvin Williams, absolutely. If Wilder popped dirty, he'd be in jail. They'd be looking to discredit all of his wins and yank his license, and he should never fight again. And they'd be trying to deport him.
See, Drew, I look at it a little. I don't be wanting to throw Wilder in this. I be wanting to throw somebody like Derek James,
Yes.
Earl Spence, and Charlo. If
Errol Spence popped dirty,
oh my God,
they would say
dirty. Charlo's twin brother that not in that camp dirty. Derek James is giving it to him. It's all this.
It'll be all of them.
But that's the smoke that we be wanting.
Well, let me share this. Since Rick Glaser likes attention, I told y'all the story. It was like 2014, 2015. And I was in one of those god-awful Facebook groups. Before I knew any better. Go, salute. And we were talking about Triple G and Canelo. What were we talking about? I forget. We was talking about something. And I noticed a lot of people were just talking to this guy. And I'm like, who is this guy? So I remember I said, we was talking about the PBC. And I said, well, it's a good idea. Al Heyman's bringing free boxing TV. Whoever, and my stance is what it is now. I said, whoever could fix boxing, because we got a lot wrong, I'm all for it. Now, remember I said that. And I said, right now, it seems like the PBC is doing a good thing. What does that mean? That means right now at this current junction. But like everything, give it a minute. Like, I like this fighter right now, but let's see how it pans out. Right? Like right now, in real time, he's doing well. So he went on this epic rant and he was typing me books about why the PBC is going to fail. And it was articulate books taking up the whole page, and people, that's right, Rick. And I'm like, who is this guy? So I said, who are you? That's what I said. I said, okay, well, who are you? And I wasn't being disrespectful. I was asking. He said, I am a boxing insider. I've been in the sport for X amount of years. And I'm telling you that the PBC is going to fail. It's doomed. They're not going to be around in the next year or so. They're in the red. So I said, are you involved in the business of them? I know you're an insider, but do you know what's going on over there? Are you in the meetings? Do you know? Can you tell me numbers? I'm just asking. No, but I know people. And then I was just asking basic questions, like one-hitter questions. I said, but are you in the meetings? Have you seen the books? Do you talk to Al Heyman? All right? Insiders, right? An insider, and this is before the Errol Spence car accident, way before. Insiders told Bob Arum that Errol Spence will never even walk again. He told him that. That was wrong. You dig? So I asked him, I said, well, I'm since you're here letting the cat out the bag, I want to know. Because maybe you're telling the truth. The man put his phone number in the chat. Because I was just asking questions, and people would get, does this sound familiar? I'm asking him questions, and I wasn't being disrespectful. I was asking for information. Because you told me you're the insider. I asked questions, and because I was asking questions, how dare you ask him? He's been involved in boxing since before you was born. No, not really. But why y'all mad at me? I'm asking the real questions. Does that sound familiar?
To me, it sounds like the truth Being the truth.
I said, what the hell's going on in this chat? What is going on? I'm asking questions and people getting mad. You know what it was? Because the questions I was asking, he couldn't answer. And all that books he was typing, he couldn't answer. Let me get to the super chat real quick. Shout out to Producers TV. He said, remember Vinny Pazienza spoke out against Fury and they tried to say that he was part of the LDBC. Almost died laughing. They put anything on the brothers. Yes, you remember that? Vinny Paz says, yo, he knows people. And he said that Tyson Fury was on some ish. Next thing you know, he's LDBC. You kidding me? Vinny Paz? No, man. He knows stuff. He knows stuff.
You can't be an insider?
Man, bro, listen. I see the chat. I'm just cooking right now, man. Salute to all of y'all. Jeffrey Lopez, Jose Diaz, salute. Marvin Williams. Check it out. KP, what up? Lala D. So check it out. He puts his phone number in the chat, and I quickly told him, sir, please remove your phone number from this chat. There's a lot of fools in here. That's exactly what I said. There's a lot of fools in here, and I don't want people calling your house and hanging it up and have you thinking it's me. Don't do that. There's something called instant messenger. We can talk there. We can actually video chat there. And I was saying that I was being genuine because we can agree to Shade Girl, Cedric Taylor, salute. We can agree to disagree and be respectful. We can be men about it. On these Sunday MSNBC news shows and Fox, people get in debates all the time. We could be gentlemen, right? We never did it. I left the group and that was the end of it. So then years later, so safe to say, like I say, time reveals all truth. That was 2014, 2015-ish. The PBC was supposed to be defunct and dead by 2016. It is now 2021. I guess you was wrong, Rick. But here's why I'm bringing up Rick. Okay, because you got to understand people's, got to understand where they stand. Now, I've been sitting on this for a minute, and I did a little research. Trick Nolte encouraged me to do this. Y'all can see this. I just Google, and I'm not, now I want to be very clear. This is an old article. It's from 2002. All right. I'm not, there's no like pipe bomb in here. I'm not like, I'm not going to degrade him. I don't have to. I'm just going to make a point. All right. He is known. He has done some things. All right. I'm going to read some of this. Matchmaker Rick Glaser carves out a career in boxing as a man who gets things done. All right. So this is not a Rick Glaser bashing session. All right. I'm just going to make a point about the quality of a person. All right. I'm just going to make a point. All right. Rick Glaser randomly drops names like candy from a Pez dispenser. And right there, right off the bat, that first sentence, I know that to be true. Because when I didn't know who he was, and I just said, who are you? Everyone's praising you in this chat. Who are you? And he says, I'm Rick Glaser. I'm a boxing insider. I've done work with this guy, that guy. He was dropping names like a mofo. So right off the back, I said, okay, so he's been around these people, but I think he's kind of sour that people don't know who he is. Okay? That might be bothering him. I know people that know a lot of rappers. Your favorite rappers. Show me pictures. But they're content. They got real jobs. They're content in their real life. They don't run around, and when they meet people in real life, they take out their phone and say, look, I know JC. Look, this is me. I go all the way back. I know Millie Mel. I know Grandmaster Flash. And I know all these rappers. You see? No. They're content. And it only comes up in the appropriate situation. So this guy's in a boxing group and he dropped all these names. He probably dropped pictures in the past. Let's read on. Head down and pecking away a tomato and an onion, salad, whatever the hell this guy's talking about. He begins a conversation by mentioning Larry Holmes. See, like I just said, he just drops names. Glaser slips in Julian Jackson, Simon Brown, Roberto Duran, Arthur Williams, Don King, and Bob Arum as easily as a left uppercut. So when you talk to this guy, he'll start dropping names to let you know, yo, I'm in the industry. I know people. I've done things. Okay, so it says here, it's Glaser's visit to know boxing's power brokers. And it's only a name dropping when you can't back it up. So there's no doubt in my mind that he's done some things and he knows these people. He probably got their phone number. All right, but in the grand scheme of things, it means nothing. Because his opinion is crap. All right, it says right here, he was a matchmaker for Holmes and Duran. All right. He's worked in Vegas. I'm just scamming through this. He's matchmaker associated, Las Vegas, New York, New Jersey. He's been around Muhammad Ali. I'm reading this here. It's enough to make you wonder who exactly Glaser is, what category he falls into. He's an agent for some fighters, an advisor to others, and works in conjunction with boxers, managers, and promoters. And he's managing a promotion of his own. I don't know if this is an old article. I don't even know if he's doing that anymore. He says here, I always fit somewhere, said Glaser, finishing off his salad. I believe I'm an advisor to the power brokers. I fit in so many deals. So he doesn't have a title. He's just there. And people refer fighters to him, I guess. All right. Rick is a good, hardworking guy who's all over the place, as we like to say. Whatever. Emmanuel Stewart said that. If I needed a sparring partner for Lennox, I'll tell him. And what I need, he gets it done best. So people were asking Glaser for certain things, and he got sparring partners. It says right here, Emmanuel Stewart would ask Glaser to get Lennox a sparring partner. He'd make a phone call. All right, big deal. Whatever. All right. So I guess at one point, pay attention, y'all. At one point, he was well connected. Okay. But Glaser, 44 at that time, is no angel. He was indicted. Listen, I'm not bashing him. I'm just reading this. He was indicted in May 1989 when Fight the Power came out, Public Enemy. Great year. 1989, the number, another summer. Get down. Sound of the funky drummer. All right. He was indicted May 1989 on 2 counts of racketeering and mail fraud because he rolled back odometers during his days in the used car business. He pleaded guilty in September of 1990 and was sentenced to 5 years probation. He says, I'm not ever going to be president of the United States, Glaser said, and I have no desire to be. Fine. We all make mistakes. He admitted to it, pleaded guilty, 5 years probation. That's the end of it. All right. Car sales was never a goal. It was a family business. Glaser wanted to make a name for himself and rise through the ranks of boxing as part of hapstance, part of talent and a little enthusiasm. So he had a passion for boxing. Look. I mentioned this for a reason. It's not to discredit him. It's not to make fun of him. It's just to make a point that when you live in a glass house, please don't throw no damn stones. All right? He lives in a greenhouse where they grow plants, and he's throwing stones. And Red, check it out. You know what Rick Glaser is? He's the old dude on the porch, smoking a cigarette, did like a 30-year bid, and he came out and the world's different. What is this internet? Now he home, and he's lucky he got a family to take care of him, but he's like super old. He's like 65 years old, and that's old. You get locked up when you're 35, and you come out when you're 65. You're too old to get a job, and you're lucky if you got family to take care of you. But the hood done changed. These kids have changed. They don't respect OGs no more. And your only defense when you're talking to these kids is, man, you know, when I was younger, I was a bad mofo in these streets, man. And it's like, shut up, old man. You start talking about things you was doing in 1975, 1980. Things are different now. The world moves different. Nobody cares. Your time has passed. You're just an angry old man that picked up the Newport out the street and you're sucking on it on the porch. Nobody cares. That's Rick Glaser. You're a miserable old man. You may have done some stuff. Hey, you've got Lennox Lewis some sparring partners. Who gets more respect? You for getting him a sparring partner or the groupie that blew him back in 1990? Who do you think they'd want to hear from? Because this is as the world turns. And the world done turned away from you. You're nothing but a screaming old man over the internet now. Trolling. I bet you right now, if any one of these camps call Rick Glass and say, yo, look, Rick, we want you to do some work for us, he'd do it. If Wilder's team called him up and say, yo, Rick, no, seriously, we need you to do some work for us, he'd do it. If the Charlos called him up, he'd definitely do it. It could be anybody, because he's for sale.
Tell him the truth, Drew. If we called him and told him to do some work for us, he gonna do it, man. He gonna do it. That's right. And I'm reading in the chat. Yeah, Ghost, Rick is a groupie. Because what he used to do back in the day, when I'm reading what it sounds like, social media and the way the world works now, you know, the business has been cut in half. You don't literally have to buy boxing magazines anymore. You can pick up one of these, a cell phone, your tablet, your desktop, and go read it. You don't have to buy magazines anymore. The world has changed. The world has changed. And he hasn't changed with it. The only thing he's done, he understands. See, what I'm saying is, whatever his job description was, because there was never an official title, he calls himself a boxing insider. Guess what, Rick? We now have access to all the information you have, which is why your ass is online right now. You don't know what's going on in Deontay Wilder's camp because they're not talking to you. You just don't know. I know more about what's going on in that camp, and I don't even know everything. Red, you know more what's going on in the camp. We have access now. See, Rick, you used to be able to stand proud on what. Oh, I did? I'm sorry, Stormy. You used to be able to stand proud on saying, yo, I talked to Emmanuel Stewart. I had a conversation with his nephew. So, and that must be a kick in your pants to be reduced to arguing with people that you think you're above on social media. Rick, I had to tell you to take your phone number out of a chat. That was a sign of weakness to me. I'm like, man, I'm asking this man so many questions. He feels the need to talk to me one-on-one. What does that tell you? I'm not here to kiss your ass, my dude. If you are who you say you are, you're going to have to prove it, buddy. I got questions. There's nothing wrong with questions. How dare you ask Rick? Why are you questioning Rick? Yo, listen, man, I'll question anybody's integrity if I see fault in it. And you're an old-ass man doing memes and getting into it with people on social media, and you're trolling. You want to thank you probably you didn't give a damn about no Charlo until he said what he said about Deontay. And then you did a whole meme at your age, memes. That is a sad state of affairs, OG. That's okay for you to do things like that?
And speaking of which, back to Josh Taylor. Y'all got Twitter. Did he say anything about what Josh Taylor said? Let me read Stormy B Man super chat. Shout out to the sensei. He said, "Man, y'all cooking. I'm grabbing a plate and parking right, right, Chetty." Yes, sir. These are real questions. Salute to the sensei. These are real questions, man. These are real questions. Y'all gotta tell me, did Josh Taylor get any smoke from the Insecure? Now, and let me be very clear. CB Sports in the building. I'm not painting all Latinos with a broad brush. I know better. It's just these insecure maniacs that be banging on our door trying to get in here and insult us because we say Canelo's a cheater. Yo, Canelo's a cheater. You don't like Mexicans. No, Canelo's a cheater. I could be a douchebag and say, "Are you sure he's Mexican?" I've never seen a redheaded Mexican. I could be a douche and say that, but I'm not, although I said it. But that'd be me just going back and forth with you. But let's stick to the facts. Is he a cheater? Yes. Why is it that Big Baby got to be a cheater? And he got to stay a cheater? But Canelo's all forgiven. Why is it that all that stuff is going on at the Reynoso camp, but we're not allowed to question it? And now, the two black guys that you praised, now they on the other side of things. They're still no friends of mine because I don't trust them. But now you got one saying he wants Valpez to get knocked out. And you got the other one that literally ran to Caleb Plant's camp. And he's in the camp now, helping him train to beat Canelo. Red, how is the public handling that?
To me, I've been seeing them be kind of quiet, man. I've been seeing them be quiet. It ain't been a whole bunch of news and headlines for even with Devin. You know what I'm saying? They've been going at them boys on social media, and they've been quiet. I've been wondering about that my damn self. Like, yeah, we not gonna speak on this. This is something that I don't know, man. That should be spoke on. The other thing that tripped me out, you know what I'm saying, and to go on to what you were saying, and this is where the racism comes in at. You will say something like, Canelo's a cheater. Oh, this guy's racist. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You just don't like Mexicans, right? You're like, hold on, man, hold on. He is a cheater. And he ducked David Benavidez. Oh, the Mayate, you know what I'm saying? You don't know anything. And like, what you saying? I'm rooting for the Mexican. I thought I was the racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? That's when true colors come out. You see what I'm saying? Because you can't say that on our side. Let's play it the other way around. Errol Spencer's ducking Bud Crawford. You're like, oh man, here they go. Look, here they go with the bullshit, right? Well, they need to fight. Well, you know what, damn it, they need to fight. I agree. See?
Isn't that strange? Now watch this. How long have we been screaming for justice in reference to guys like King Kong Ortiz, Urs Landry, Lara, Guillermo Rigondeaux? How long have we been screaming about that? And Ortiz is a cheater. Okay? Because he popped way before the Deontay Wilder thing. Right? But how long have we been standing on with them talking about? I did a whole video talking about, yo, do they respect Cuban fighters? Do they even respect them? They wrote off Ugas. He was supposed to get mollywopped by Pacquiao. They don't talk about that. And when he beat him easily, I might add, fairly easily, we was like, yo, pick up to Ugas. So we don't like Latinos? Oh, I'm sorry. We gotta own them. You know why. We gotta own Urs Landry Lara, Dennis Ugas, Guillermo Rigondeaux, Luis Ortiz. We can have them. You know why. Those brothers don't speak no English. They speak Spanish. But we gotta own them. Nobody's claiming them. You know why. But I'm sorry, I'm just talking boxing. I've been screaming about how the business did Rigo dirty for years. I've been talking about that for years. His best win was his worst loss, and that was Nonito Donaire. He was not supposed to beat that man. And he beat him damn near into a seizure. And the business has been doing him dirty ever since. And why is it that I'm the only person, I'm not the only person, but us, the LDBC, the Black Channels, is speaking up on that? Ishe Smith, are you paying attention to that? Where are you when we talk about that? But no, we say Fury's a cheater and you went crazy. You went crazy. And we were looking at you with that name, Ishe Mutombo. Your name is longer than Dikembe Mutombo's whole name. And we're looking at him like, what is he doing? What is he talking about? Let me stop right there for a second. My brother CB Sports TV, he's in the 40 Club. Today is that brother's birthday. Salute to you.
Man, salute, man.
Salute to you, man. Every time you reach another year, man, it's a milestone, especially in these days where bullets fly for no reason. And this age of COVID. And the world is in a bad place right now. From sports to everything. And we need to be careful, man. Salute to you. Enjoy that baby, because you're gonna turn around and it's gonna be college time. They grow fast. Trust me, man. So salute to you, man. Shout out to my brother CB Sports, man. Happy born day to you, friend. Much love, man. Much love. No doubt. So yeah, man. There's no consistency at all. There's no consistency. And Ishe Smith, I can't believe you're still banging away at your keyboard, man. Ishe Smith would never come on and come into the strong house. He would never do it. He'll never do it. Because you see my demeanor, I'll just ask him questions. And what it seems to happen, when you guys gotta understand, when you ask people questions and they're standing on a specific point, when you ask them questions, you could look at their face, because now they have to say what they've been thinking out loud. And at some point, they're going to realize how silly it sounds. Really? We're always trying to discredit, he put that in writing. We're always trying to discredit the white fighter. Did we ever try and discredit Caleb Plant? No. I'm now talking about Josh Taylor. I've said that Josh Taylor's a bad mofo, and Tank, that's not an easy fight for you, man. Tank could F around going there and lose. Is that discrediting Josh Taylor, or is that giving him the utmost props? Is it discrediting Canelo Alvarez for calling him a cheater? Did he cheat? Did the WBC move the goalpost for him? JB, I see you. Did they move the entire goalpost for him? Yes, they did. That happened. Did they do it again for Valpez? They just did it again. Oh, that shit. He popped 2 samples, A and B. And then they said, hey, it shouldn't be there anyway. And they decided to go ahead with the fight. Yo, why do we have rules? But Ishe, Big Baby still at home. So do we have rules or not? But we're trying to discredit the white fighter? And then you put that statement out there, and all you gotta do is put the LDBC hashtag in it, and you're getting co-signed by little Dougie Fisher and Rick Glaser, the grumpy old man sucking on a Newport, talking about, yo, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I used to, and I don't know how he sounds. I'm just, I'm clowning him. I knew Emmanuel Stewart. So, tell that to an 18-year-old kid right now, they're going to stare at you and be like, who's Emmanuel Stewart? I don't care. I used to matchmake for Roberto Duran. Who's that? I don't care. We're talking about Fury and Wilder. Who's Roberto Duran? I mean, the world has outgrown you, Rick. When I say the world, look, you know how to use the internet, fine. But these kids today have short-term memories. That's why I don't maintain conversations with a lot of people. If you were born in 2000, the chances of me having an intellectual conversation with you in reference to boxing is very slim. It happens to me all the time. People start coming up and talking about things that it's like, that's not right. And then turn around and ask my opinion. I'm like, well, you want my opinion? Sure. And then I start saying things. And they be like, huh? Yo, what year you was born? Oh, 2002. And I just pat them on the head. Okay. All right. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead and have y'all conversation. I can't engage in that. It's like that. And this is right up your alley, Red. It's like that with hip hop right now. I can tell you the exact time when I got old. Dogs, I'm telling you straight up and down. I appreciate battle rap. To me, that's hip hop. But even though they'll start saying things and I have to like, what did that mean? You know, I'm officially old. My slang stopped somewhere in the 90s. All right. When I had to get like a job and I had to start talking like I actually went to college. I had to start talking proper, but I listen to these kids in the street and I'm like, what the F are they? This a different language. And if you sprinkle hip hop into that, I try, it's unbearable. I try and listen to this trap music, whatever the hell it is. I don't know what these kids are talking about. All I see is skinny jeans, big feet, sagging pants, pink underwear, and shaved eyebrows.
Purses.
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 Bro.
You know you need a man bag.
Where did we go wrong? I don't know. Something happened. Something happened when these young men are in the mirror longer than their girlfriends. So something ain't right. But I can't. Your Stormy is on it. See, that's gonna go over a lot of people's head. Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. See, y'all don't know that. This is a sideshow, man. This is a sideshow. What planet am I on? This is crazy. The way I view hip hop right now is how I view boxing. And listen, y'all know I'm cool with Melly Mel, Grandmaster Melly Mel, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. The message: don't push me, cause I'm cool. I've had a dozen conversations with him about hip hop, and the man is almost 60 years old, and he just shakes his head like this is what we did. We're here. This is not what we wanted. This is not how we envisioned it. It's not how we envisioned it. This is like wrong. But you can't tell him nothing. Why? Because the hip hop culture, because it's culture. Do y'all even know what hip hop means? Because it has a meaning. But the culture is worth billions of dollars. But Red, do you know what hip hop means?
No, you're gonna have to break it down for me. Go ahead, break it down.
There's a definition.
Okay.
All right. Other than the fact, started in the Bronx, whatever. Hip hop. Hip means, you ever heard the phrase, I'm hip to that game plan? Hip means you're aware. The message, all right? Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. We see things. We see the setup. Okay, all black people are put. Segregation is over, but there's still different neighborhoods. Is segregation really over? There's fast food restaurants everywhere in these black neighborhoods. But you drive up to these white neighborhoods, the only fast food restaurant you may see is a Subway's. They're eating better over there. The supermarket has fresh produce in those white neighborhoods. Over here, we got gnats flying around our cucumbers. We don't get the fresh produce. And it's all in this neighborhood. And we think, but you got to get your kids those new Jordans because you don't want them to get made fun of. So we see the play. That's what hip. I'm hip to the game plan. Hip. Hop means movement. It's a movement. So we see the play, but we're going to move in another direction. That's what hip hop means. So when Mel was doing it, right? Curtis Blow was doing it. They were actually talking about things. They were talking about what's going on in the hood. That's what the message, that's the song is called A Message. Wherever Melly Mel goes and he does appearances, he does the message. Listen, I don't know if you ever like paid attention to the words, because he made reference to Sugar Ray Leonard in song too. The message. That's what hip hop is. That's what it is. It got lost in translation. It got lost. Rap music is a part of the hip hop culture. Now, what you do with your message is entirely up to you. Whether you want to degrade women, degrade men, whether you want to be Nas and talk about something positive, or be Lil Nas X and say that you're pregnant. What you choose to do with your message is what you choose to do. But a lot of people don't know that. That's why we call KRS-One the teacher. And I know a lot of people got problems with him, but like I said, it's the shopping cart effect. When you go into a supermarket, you don't purchase everything. You purchase what you need. You know how I handle this trap music and all this other shit hip hop that's out there? I turn it off. I win. And that don't represent me. 45 years old. I am not wearing pants sagging off my ass and showing my booty. It got lost in translation. So I hope these kids, if we do have kids listening to this, I hope you learn something. There's a definition to hip hop. Rap music is within the hip hop culture. And that's why mass media literally, I know where it went wrong. They tried to hijack it. And in most cases, they've done so. Everything got lost in translation. Hijack the talent, throw money at it. Look what they did to Wu-Tang. Basically broke them up. Different labels through deals at different members, and people do human nature. They try to look out for their own best interest. And there's no shade, but they got mouths to feed. You understand? So I just wanted to drop that gem. Boxing is very, very similar. You got a hot fighter, everyone want their hand in the pot. But it's up to the fighter to say, yo, you know what, I got to do the responsible thing. Roy Jones was on the show just last night. Did he not sound annoyed with the Errol Spence, Bud Crawford thing? And he knows that people has been saying to him, yo, man, you hate Errol. No. Did you hear that? They told Roy, I know they told Roy, man, you hate Errol. That's not it. Roy comes from an era where fighters did what? They fought. They fought. That's the cloth we cut from. That's the cloth I'm cut from. All right? Fighters fight. I ask Stormy all the time. I ask Kurt Sugar all the time. I said, man, back when Hagler and Hearns was getting set up, just so I'm clear, was y'all sitting back talking about purse splits and who's getting paid what? No. They were actually in the bars, in the barbershop, on the porches talking about the fight. I remember my dad and my uncles talking about the fight. Talking about the fight. Aaron Pryor, Alexis Arguello, they talked about the fight. Where the hell did we go wrong? That we're talking about purse splits and who deserves what and marinating fights. Why are we talking like promoters? And we ain't making no money from this. No real money. Our response to all of that should be, yeah. Y'all gonna fight or what? And this ain't no shade to nobody. Yeah. Thomas, what up? Are y'all gonna fight or what? This is ridiculous. And then you got mass media openly disrespecting the fighters. We spoke on what HBO did. And what do I always say? Time reveals all truth, because what did HBO finally do? They fell in their own sword, did they not? They tried to push the European fighter, Vitaly Klitschko. They started calling him, they started saying his name, like how they say it in his country, Vitaly Klitschko, Vitaly Klitschko. I said, man, we in America. His name is Vitaly Klitschko. Stop. Vitaly Klitschko, Vitaly Klitschko. Warning shot was when Vladimir got his ass knocked out. Twice. Damon Brewster. Corey Sanders. All right. Vitaly got away with one. All right. But they Lomachenko and Triple G, and they tried to make it the European station. It ain't worked out. And Roy spoke on that. Triple G shine is only because he has a complexion for the protection. Where's the lie? How about this? What is Triple G doing now? What is he doing now? And see, I ain't gotta argue with nobody about Triple G. I've been saying this since y'all thought he was hot. Y'all been saying this for a minute. And guess what? Fair is fair. I said, yo, Canelo beats him 10 times over. I said that. But Canelo made me look like a fool when he did what? Drop the belt when it was time to him to fight. You remember that? And I said, man, how can I defend Canelo when he dropping belts, man? You can't. I had to shut up. I said, well, I'm gonna do. But you know what did happen with Triple G? He sure as hell got that Apple deal, right? All right. Ryan Garcia, he sure as hell got a Gatorade deal, right? He got a Gatorade deal. He should be promoting anti-suicidal commercials, whatever they're doing. Man, Greg, what you got on that, brother?
I mean, with all that, man, I don't want to switch the gears. It's been on my mind, man, and I want to ask you this. You know what I'm saying, your opinion on this, OG, with the WBC. You know what I'm saying, and the same shit that they've been on with the WBA. You know what I'm saying? They've been on their bullshit. These are belts and sanctioning bodies that are not in America, and they obviously not for the American. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like I'm only respecting the IBF or the IBO, and I want American fighters to have those American belts. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Like I'm not gonna worry about people turning a blind eye. You know what I'm saying, to the sideshow or the freak show that they doing over there with the drugs. You know what I'm saying, in the WBC. Or I'm not gonna worry about people. You know what I'm saying, causing up a storm after the fact, when the brother gets robbed. You know what I'm saying, in a fight, because these are not American belts. They not for Americans. We need to push American. You know what I'm saying, straight up. And if it's a foreign fighter like a Triple G that has the IBF belt, we need to go get that up off of. You know what I'm saying? You need to put yourself in the mandatory spot so he has no choice but to fight you or vacate. He vacate you an American champ. That's what I want to push for. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of reaching out to us, because this is what creates the sideshow. You know what I'm saying? They say, okay, we're gonna do a clean boxing program, and this is how it's gonna be ran. We're tired of all of the cheating in the sports. Then when your guys get caught in the program that you created, you changing levels.
Yeah.
That's not really performance enhancing. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I could turn around and say the same thing. David Benavidez was sniffing cocaine. That's not performance enhancing. It's gone. You know what I'm saying?
You ever hit somebody in the face that was on coke?
I mean, you know, no. I mean, you know, it's a stimulant though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but he's losing his belt, irregardless, because this is the part of the program, right? You dirty. Dirty's dirty. But now you want to be selective and you turning blind eye. Like that's to me, that's what I say. I'm and it's a Mexican thing because it's a Mexican belt and it's Mexican champions that you hold it down for. That's fine. That's why your belt doesn't. I don't hold that in any light. I'm holding American belts up in that light. You know what I'm saying? In American fighters, that's what you should be fighting for.
Yes.
That's what you should be pushing for.
Yes.
And once you win that and you become the guy with that belt, they'll come around eventually. Because where's the epicenter of boxing? Where's all the money being made at in boxing? In America. So leave the regional belts alone. You know what I'm saying? And go get your own championship.
Go get your own.
That's, I mean, pretty much. And I feel like the way that hasn't been any scandal as of to date with those fractions. You know what I'm saying? Those sanctioning bodies, we'll be all right. The fights will get made. But as long as you out here running around worrying about what the WBC gonna do, or if the WBA gonna fire a judge because they racist, then we're gonna be in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are null and void. We got what we have in this country. That's why everybody wants to come to this country. We need to capitalize on that, man.
We do. We absolutely do. It's an easy fix. It's a very easy fix, but unfortunately, it makes too much sense. It makes too much sense, and nobody's gonna listen. It's an easy fix. You know, there's so much money going on in this, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And this whole thing is messed up. I mean, the conversations we're having shouldn't even be had. You know, we're having people are worried about the wrong things. Out of curiosity, we've been talking about. See, everything that you're talking about it revolves around a thought process. We have to make a decision. We have to hip hop. We have to see the play and act on it. Act in a different way. It starts with the fighters. So there's merit to everything you're saying. But when we get sidetracked with nonsense, we have to address it by putting it on Front Street. Ishe Smith put up a tweet. He wanted attention, now he's getting it. Rick Glaser co-signed it. Dougie Fisher co-signed it. Probably by now Steve Kim probably co-signed it. Kevin Iole. My question is this. What were they tweeting after Troy Fox caught them trying to kill his son the other week? And then he got robbed on the cards. What did their tweet section look like? What did Ishe Smith say? Because I don't know. What did he say about that? Can anyone let me know? Did he say anything? Because he may have, I don't know. He may have said it was disgusting behavior, what they tried to do. Because I'm asking because I genuinely don't know. Did he say anything? Did Rick Glaser say anything disgusting? I've been in the sport. I'm a boxing insider. I've worked with Roberto Duran and Muhammad Ali and Emmanuel Stewart and Lennox Lewis, and I've never seen in all my years anything like this, what they did to that kid. Did he say anything? Did he say anything? If he probably did. I'm saying I don't know. I'm asking you guys because I'm not on Twitter. I got stalkers. I got grown men stalking me. Grown men. I got grown-ass men right now. There's one at the door, beating on the door, trying to get in here right now. Right now, with like 4 different accounts. The guy's obsessed with me. He probably got pictures of me. Funny. Very funny. I'm just like, I'm wondering. And that's why I'm upset with Bradley and Ward, and I don't believe him. This is selective anger. What happened? Do y'all understand how serious it is? What happened to Troy Fox and Mike Fox, the Fox family? Do y'all understand And the purpose of me having Troy on the show was to let him know that what happened to him was not an isolated incident. It's consistent with the entire atmosphere of boxing. You know, boxing, the sport that I'm talking about right now, the sport that I want to be fair, the sport that I want to be fixed. I don't care who holds a belt. I don't care about their race, culture, or creed. The sport that I'm talking, you know, somehow, I don't know what I say that's unfair, but, you know, I got people that are infatuated with me. And let me just park here for a minute. The hate for me and everybody else in the LDBC is exactly why Malcolm X is dead. It's exactly why Nipsey is dead. Ain't no white people killed them. Huh? No white people killed them. No white people killed them. The nigga that shot Nipsey, his thought process is that of Ishe Smith. Really think about what I just said. Really think about what I said. Keep it simple. You can say, oh, with Malcolm X, oh, the FBI and all this, that, the CIA, the IRS, the KGB, the NBA on ABC, they did this and that. Look, what I know is the brothers that pulled the trigger on Malcolm were black. That's all I know. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that. And we got all this stuff going on. You got Ishe Smith saying, yo, they always trying to discredit white people. That's all he had to say. And now we got to deal with his black ass. Because I don't care how yellow he is, he's black. Look at that name. Now we got to deal with that nonsense. And when we stand on our square and state the facts, we got the other culture referring to Ishe Smith. You know what that's like? Yo, man, that cop just shot that brother running away from situation. He shouldn't have did that. He's wrong. But Chicago, but black on black crime. Wait a minute. What does that have to do? What does black on black crime and gang violence have to do with what that cop did to that man? Is that man a gang member? No. Is the cop wrong? Yes. So what does that have to do with that over here? Okay, how about this? I smack your little sister right upside her head and knock her eye out. Boom! Why you hit my sister? So you beat her up every day. What? What? It makes 0 sense. So I'm out here trying to talk the truth. And you got a bunch of Negroes, because ain't white people doing this. And I can ignore the insecure Latinos that try and troll me. But what's disgusting are you niggas. Ishe. And these other trolls that got 40 different accounts. That's y'all with this. Ain't no white man coming up in here talking about their dangly parts. One cat slipped through the door. You waited 5 weeks to come in here and get my chat and said he was touching yourself. You know, ain't nothing but some dumb nigga. That's what you do. You understand? My show was top tier. I had Roy Jones on my show last night. Fresh off the Troy Fox and Michael Fox debacle, I had the brother on my show. I'm trying to make change in the sport. I'm trying to speak truth. I'm not lying on nobody. I'm pointing out facts. If the roles were reversed and Deontay Wilder had a criminal record like Fury did, and all Fury did was come over here and he, like, let's just say he had no criminal record and he legit got himself together and got some help and say, I'm kicking my drug habit, I'm coming over here to America and I'm going to kick some ass and I just want my shot, and it was genuine, and he was the one that got screwed up and Deontay's glove had all kinds of dents in it, what do you think I would be doing? Talking boxing. and saying, yo, look, his glove look crazy. And Deontay's he's mingling with drug dealers, and he's in the street, and every time I turn on the news, he's in handcuffs. And yeah, I'd call it how I see it. Don't tell me I don't. You know why? But every time Adrian Broner got in trouble, did we not hold him accountable? What color is he? Okay. But that's okay when we do that. But Fury comes over here with his criminal record, shouting out the leader of a cartel, allegedly, lying to you guys, spiking water. I don't care what you say, he did it. Was responsible for it. Cutting off cameras while getting the hands wrapped. And we just point it out and say, yo, look. According to Ishe, we're trying to discredit the white fighter, and we always do that. Huh? According to Ishe, we always do that. You know what I mean? Cook on that, Cadillac.
I mean, to me, I'm feeling the same way, man. I'm feeling the same way. Like the hate comes from the other side. It comes from your own kind. You know what I'm saying? And it make me, when you say the shit that you said about a white cop killed a black dude, and they say, well, what about black on black crime? To me, when I hear that type of shit, so you saying because black people kill black people, it's cool for them to kill us too. I thought killing was wrong, period. What are we doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Don't try to make an excuse behind shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when it comes to boxing, you know what I'm saying? I just look at it like, if you're gonna turn a blind eye, then keep that eye blind, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't pick and choose, man. Consistency is what we always ask for, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. That's if you don't like the cheating, then when it's your guy or it's somebody that you don't want to root for and they doing the dumb shit, then you gotta let it be known, man. You gotta let it be known. Even like when it come to AB, you know what I'm saying? AB get to wilding out, we'll cook on him, and then we'll be like, yo, he got to get himself right. Maybe that brother just need to get it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brian Garcia, prime example. He got mental issues. Don't come back. Maybe that brother just need to get it right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Coming back and playing back and forth with boxing ain't what you need to get your mental state right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
We didn't jump on Ryan right away. He said he had some shit with him. We said get well soon.
Yeah.
We got at him when he started playing Twitter fingers. We was like, well, hold
on. Are you sick or not?
Are you sick or not? What are you trolling for? I'm depressed. I need to get myself together. Devin Haney has one situation happen to him. Is, I would have slept you. Nigga, get well, man. Get well and get in the ring and do it. And he can't even do that. When we call that out, we're racist. Man, shut up.
Look, I got another one for you.
Your ass up.
I got another one for you. Big Baby Miller. You know what I'm saying? Big Baby Miller pop dirty. Oh, we flamed him. Flamed him good. You know what I'm saying? Canelo pop dirty. We flame him good.
Flamed him.
Look, Canelo deserve another chance. Damn, he do? Hold up. So let's give Big Baby another chance. Whoa, nigga. Chill out. See what I'm saying? Like, yo, we gotta be consistent.
Whoa, Big Baby could have killed somebody. Canelo can kill somebody. Canelo's place punchment is like the best I've seen. Why does he need an edge? Salute to Mr. Gumbo in that super chat. He's salute Drew and Cadillac. My man. I mean, I can go on and on, but I'm never going to stop speaking the truth. And the fact that I got the LDBC has so much attention from guys like Ishe and Rick, and that's intimidation because the truth hurts. And the fact that my little old channel got all this attention, I didn't know I had that many stalkers. I had no idea. I know I'm sexy. I know. But what did Ice Cube say? Get off my ick and tell your itch to come in? Yeah. That's what you do. Get a wife, get a life. Stop stalking me, dude. Damn. I didn't know I was that popular. Yo, listen, newsflash. I say this every day. I'm just a guy who loves boxing, and the sport don't love me back at all. At all. And watch this. Even if I stop talking boxing, if I disappear off YouTube, I'm still gonna be a Dodonis. I'm still gonna look this good. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. And let me read the super chat real quick. It said, keep cooking, Drew. This is the exact type of ish that needs to be voiced point blank, period. Hashtag Philly cat. No doubt. Let me tell you something. Philly is like the goon capital of the world. Do not sleep on Philly. I went out to, man, listen, 2 times where I was like, uh-oh. In my life when I was outside of New York, one time was in Miami. The other time was in Philly. I swear to God, I was just looking for a sandwich. And I made a wrong turn on this block. And I'm like niggas like stood up off the porch. Like, who that? I'm like, nah, I better go back to where I saw this white folk. I did a 180 turn. Yeah, I said, what the fuck? Don't get caught sleeping, man. I looked at, it's a good thing I looked up the block. I said, what's going on? Nope, I ain't going there. The other time was in Miami. You know that long ass bridge that goes away from the strip? Yeah, I made a mistake. Don't believe those little houses, man. I made a mistake. I was like, where am I? Look at all these dreads. Nope. I swear to God, I went up a one-way, man. I was like, yo, it was like dinner time. Nope. So you brothers in New York, let me tell you something. There's a lot worse hoods outside this state, man. Don't stop. Don't make a mistake. Xavier, salute, fam. Thank you very much. But yeah, man, I think the general's on, yo. Cadillac Red, let them know how they can find you, brother.
Shit, man, y'all already know, man. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. We on today, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be bullshitting on the Beltway. Me and the usual suspects. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check us out. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you go subscribe. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk right here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Drew for having me on. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the LDBC. You know what I'm saying? And I'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. One.
No doubt. Make sure you put that link in the chat, definitely, man. And salute to y'all, man. And sometimes, you know, I'm passionate about a sport that don't give a damn. Like, we're like a bunch of battered women. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we're fighting back the best that we can, man. And I'll leave y'all with this. Cognitive dissonance is a theory in social psychology. It refers to the mental conflict that occurs when a person's behaviors and beliefs do not align. Behaviors and beliefs do not align. It may also happen when a person holds 2 beliefs that contradict one another. That's why I asked y'all, family, what did Rick Glaser and Ishe Smith and Dougie Fisher say? And Kevin Iole and Steve Kim, what did they say when that thing happened with Mike Fox and all that evidence came out? What did they say? If I missed it, please let me know what they said. I mean, I'm being serious because I ain't checking for them. If they said something, fine. But was it with the same venom that they attack everyone else with? Ishe's still talking about the LDBC, and I bet you if I ask him why we exist, he still can't explain it. But what I do know, hi Charles, what I do know is that when I speak the truth, we get this. Okay? I'm not on anyone else's channel calling them out of their race, culture, and creed. This happens to us. This happens to us. That's why I'm a step above them. I'm not going to call anybody out of their ethnicity. I hold myself to a higher standard, and it's very frustrating, and it's difficult to hold your tongue and not fire back. But that's why it takes power not to do that. That's why it's important not to do that, although we want to. And it's very easy. But when you do it, they do it back to you, and it becomes a shit show. And that's not what we're about. All I do is what I do. Remember I say documentation beats conversation. Believe me when I tell you, I document everything. Every racial slur, every threat, every threat, every threat, every threat. And I'm just going to handle you different. And I assure you, the way I handle you, you're not prepared to deal with it. You're not going to be prepared. I'm going to show you how dangerous these internet streets are. Because you're tiptoeing on something called the Terrorist Act. But I'm not going to give you any more gems. But shout out to Ishay Smith. All right.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And with that being said, Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC joint. But my brother, Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Move!